You are now listening to Simbang Panas Podcast.
Yo, what is up people?
Selamat datang ke lagi satu episod
Alkisah Podcast.
Sebelum kita mulakan kita punya podcast kali ni, jangan lupa podcast kita dibawakan khas kepada anda oleh teman-teman kami daripada Turis VPN. Jadi untuk korang-korang yang suka sangat connect to public wifi ataupun korang have a lot of important data dalam korang punya handphone, always remember to keep yourself secured online dengan Turis VPN.
Yes, with Turis VPN your connection is encrypted, your location stays hidden, and the best part is 100% free to use, guys.
Yes, and sekarang pun kita masih dalam bulan Disember. Maknanya Turis VPN punya Hyper Holiday event is still going on.
Yes, sir.
So untuk korang-korang yang have already subscribe kepada Turis VPN punya premium access, korang jangan lupa untuk claim korang punya 2 months free premium access service. And untuk yang not on their premium service, don't worry, korang will be able to still enjoy the premium access all the way until December. So use this opportunity, make full use of korang punya Turis VPN, explore the app, and korang boleh faham lah kenapa premium access tu lagi bagus.
Yes, betul. And jangan lupa juga korang boleh collect, kalau siapa yang ada app tu boleh collect korang punya candy dekat any SJFR store dekat Singapore.
Yang penting kita sendiri belum claim lagi.
Itu pasal lah.
Bila kita nak pergi?
So, what are you waiting for? Smart spending, secure browsing, download Turis VPN today.
Dan kita akan jumpa korang sebentar saja nanti. Let's go.
AKP di studio, jom dengar Alkisah, nak buka cerita. Tak kisah, tak kisah, Alkisah, Alkisah, Alkisah Production. 3 budak dope dalam stu, semua stick macam glue, semua sick macam flu, yeah. Dulu tak kenal, now you know. Guess who? Pass the mic, pedas panas padu, yeah, yeah. AKP di studio, jom dengar Alkisah, nak buka cerita. Tak kisah, tak kisah, Alkisah, Alkisah, Alkisah Production.
Yo, what is up people?
Nama saya Aidy Syam.
And it's a boy 33rd.
Ya, dan macam biasa dalam episod kita akan definitely macam mana aku nak cakap, rungkaikan ataupun discuss tentang topik-topik yang tengah viral dan hangat apa ni di kita punya social media lah, especially.
Betul.
Ya, so bunyi apa tu? Bunyi kamera ke?
Tak ada.
Tak tengok. Is it still recording?
Yeah, it's still.
Masih?
Nak kena cut lah part ni.
Okay, so dalam episod kita kali ni,
betul.
aku nak kau imagine, Fred.
Aku imagine,
kau work so hard. Okay. Kau recognize internationally. Kau finally dapat one big client yang bukan daripada negeri kau.
Yes.
Okay. And you take up the job. Apparently because of that, your own people marah dengan kau pasal you're doing it not for your own country.
Alamak.
So basically that's what happened lah.
Alright.
So aku kasih korang a short run through. So basically it's about this Malaysian influencer.
Okay.
Nama dia Sofiank, something like that. Yeah. So he got slammed for video promoting negeri kita, Singapore. Orang cakap dia should promote Malaysia instead, bro.
Okay.
So aku bacakan artikel daripada Storm ni. So a prominent Malaysian influencer has earned praise from Singaporeans for a 1-minute video clip promoting the city-state as a tourist destination.
Okay.
So nama dia Sofian Muhammad Sofian.
Okay.
Kelantan born, better known as Sofiank.
Yep.
Okay, is one of Malaysia's top influencer and content creators with more than 1 million Instagram followers.
Betul.
So dia menang this ultimate VFX challenge. So basically it's special visual effects lah. Okay, he won the challenge in Los Angeles in 2023. So the competition was organised by American internet personality Zack King. Kalau kita kenal, yang selalu buat Vines.
Vines, yes.
Good old days.
Betul.
Okay, so si Sofiang ni dia punya videos has always been compared to Zack King punya videos.
Yes, correct.
Pasal is of that same
Standard.
quality. So pasal and then recently dia dapat this collaboration dengan Singapore Tourism Board.
Okay.
Which shows him visiting attractions macam Changi, Jewel, Gardens by the Bay.
Okay.
So and then tempat-tempat makan kat Singapore. So it was shared on Instagram on November 29.
Okay.
Okay, and at press time has garnered about 21,000 reactions and 638 comments. Okay, that's a lot. A lot.
Yeah.
So kita Singaporeans suka video tu.
Betul.
Okay, a lot of Singaporeans suka video tu.
Yep.
And then ada yang cakap macam thank you for showcasing the beautiful places in our country.
Yep.
You know, I hope you continue to succeed. Ada yang cakap as a Singaporean from the bottom of my heart, thank you for making this video to show Singapore is not boring.
Yeah.
Pasal sejujurnya kita Singapore rasa boring.
Betul. Pasal kita dah lama kat sini.
And tempat-tempat ni nak compare dengan korang ke apa yang korang ada kat Malaysia memang tak boleh dibandingkan.
Betul. Aku lebih suka pergi sana.
Betul. So however, netizens daripada Malaysia already familiar with dia punya prowess as a digital creator.
Yeah.
Okay, were not as impressed. Ada yang cakap dia should promote Malaysia, bro. Lepas tu ada yang cakap after all this time dia dapat award here and there, tapi dia tak bring Malaysia punya nama. Kau dah kenapa? Dia cakap apa ni, what are you doing to make Malaysia proud? Lemah, dia cakap.
Okay.
Simpan komen dulu.
Yeah.
Simpan komen dulu.
Okay, yeah.
So others recognize that it was commercial collaboration and felt that Sofiang should have been offered a similar opportunity at home.
Yeah. Okay.
So he hasn't been, ada yang cakap he hasn't been acknowledged enough in Malaysia.
Okay.
Lah, kau tak nampak kebolehan dia ataupun benda yang dia boleh buat dekat Malaysia.
Yes.
So commercially, Malaysia to Malaysia, what are you guys doing? Ada yang tanya. Sebab tu dia cakap, don't be silly. Why did Sofiang make Singapore video? Does the Malaysia government want to hire him to make video? No, right? So macam gitulah cerita dia.
Tapi yang this Sofiang guy, right? Aku daripada dulu tengok dia memang tak boleh berbual Inggeris sangat lah. But at the same time when he managed, until he managed to meet Zack King himself after winning, untuk aku proud as a Malay person to go to meet bro.
Kira kau masih ada harapan.
Asal lah.
Kira cara halus tau kasi.
Cara halus ya. Yeah. Very proud lah untuk aku, untuk this Sofiang guy. Yeah, but sadly.
Okay, so sekarang aku nak tanya.
Okay.
First punya soalan.
Alright, go.
So kita masuk the real debate. Does a content creator owe loyalty to their own country?
No. Aku can say no. Kalau aku dapat hire untuk buat video untuk Usher, aku pergi.
Kenapa dalam banyak-banyak Usher?
Aku dulu suka Usher.
Okay.
So aku, and it makes me proud and also Singapore proud that I am a Singaporean create a video overseas.
Okay, sekarang ni kalau kau nak fikir from a tourism board, tak kisah mana-mana negeri.
Okay, go.
Okay. Here's the question. Why would you hire? If you had an opportunity, okay, an option to hire a Singaporean to do it. Okay, kita berbual Singapore Tourism Board.
Okay.
If you had the option to choose a Singaporean to promote your country, or a foreigner to promote your country, which one would you choose?
For me, honest, foreigner.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. It becomes nombor satu. It becomes more macam
a different view.
A different view nombor satu. Nombor dua dia macam much more. Dia it's not, the word is not heartfelt. Dia macam more sincere.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. If you hire a Singaporean to do a tourism video for Singapore, it doesn't feel like macam you know this place already, what?
Yeah, kau pergi to any Singaporeans, okay? Kau tanya mana tempat best, semua orang akan cakap here nothing bro. Here very boring.
Oh, one only. USS.
USS. But that one you go one time then
Then
all you write already. You go 5 years later also still same right. You know. Tapi kalau kau invite dia, kalau kau engage dia, buat tourism board dia. Wow guys, you come down to bro, dah nak fake bro.
Yeah, nak kena fake. Yeah. So untuk aku,
I'm not saying that kalau kau engage a Malaysian for example, is gonna be confirm sincere, tapi it's gonna macam
something new for them.
Yeah, kau faham tak?
Yeah, I won't
walaupun
see
tak sebest apa yang dia ada dekat Malaysia tu, tapi it's something new for him. Jadi dia akan macam wow, kau faham tak?
Okay, yeah, and more expression and more ideas and more, yeah, exactly. Kalau orang daripada Singapore dapat hire untuk pergi Malaysia, I think they will do a good job as well.
Tak percaya?
Try.
Tu, apa tadi Malaysia truly Asia. Panggil kita.
Kita collab dengan Sofian.
Kita tunjuk korang.
Walaupun kita tak boleh buat apa yang Sofian buat, kita panggil dia.
Yalah, okay, that's number one.
Yes.
Okay, number two, kau fikir balik the amount of money.
Okay, that's another topic. Yeah, okay.
Macam for example letaklah Singapore Tourism Board. Let's say lah bayar kita put a ballpark figure 10,000.
Okay.
Sofian ni, kalau dia ambil ni job, dia bawa balik sana 30,000
Mat.
Kau bilang aku orang bodoh mana yang tak nak ambil?
Betul. Kalau aku Sofian, aku ambil.
Kan? Yeah. And then it goes the same way. Kalau for example sekarang, kalau korang nak cakap macam gini, okay? For example sekarang dia pergi dekat, for example lah Malaysia, Tour Malaysia ni.
Okay.
Dia cakap, Singapore offer aku buat video 10,000. Korang nak bayar aku tak 30,000? Kau ingat akan ambil ke?
Ya. Fikir-fikirlah sendiri.
Ya.
Renung-renungkan lah.
Yeah, these are the things that macam orang tak nampak.
Yeah. No, and the thing is, you guys should be proud that Singapore actually notice him to do a video for us. A local Malaysian to
sekarang
do something.
Ni yang dia pergi dapat award sini sana tu, dia dapat award yang dibayar oleh Malaysia ke tidak?
Tak.
Kau faham tak?
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
on his own expense.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you trying to claim credit from it?
And also, kenapa dia bila menang award tu, nation doesn't recognize it? You know, that kind of thing as well lah. You know, so yeah.
And come on lah, and come to think of it, ini rezeki dia.
Yeah.
Rezeki datang dari mana-mana, betul tak?
Enough.
So, loyalty don't pay the bills, bro. Betul tak?
Yeah.
Kau nak ada patriotic macam only Malaysia jobs.
Cannot lah.
It doesn't pay the bills, bro.
Habis
30,000. Ini baru kita berbual kalau sekiranya dibayar 10,000.
No, we never know how much
dengan
is
dia
getting paid.
punya cara video dia. Kau ingat 10,000 je ke?
I don't think so. Sedangkan influencer kat Singapore dia dapat 6,000 untuk satu video.
It only makes, it's gonna make sense kalau Singaporean yang mengamuk. Singaporean content creator, Singaporean influencer macam, apa kau engage Malaysian, engage lah kita, you know. Then at least the argument makes sense a bit.
Yeah, actually,
Kan?
true.
Kau faham tak?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for you guys to actually bombard him.
Yeah.
You're supposed to support
and
him.
also, it's not his fault that, you know, macam Malaysia Tourism Board is not engaging him. Correct or not? It's not his fault, what?
Oh, okay. But bro, some of the Malaysian actually supported him as well lah.
Yeah, memang betul lah. Ada yang support. Ni kita yang support tu memang there's nothing for us to argue.
Ya, betul.
Buat apa kita nak berbual? Betul tak? Memang kita tak deny. Ada ramai yang macam bangga dengan anak Melayu sendiri, daripada Malaysia sendiri, you know, being recognized elsewhere, dapat job kat luar. Okay, sekarang aku tanya kau, is it because it's Singapore? Kita tahu ramai orang Malaysia dengan orang Singapore ni, for some reason asyik nak gaduh aje.
Macam adik-beradik gaduh je.
Adik-beradik nak gaduh, benda-benda kecil-kecil bro.
Cik macam bridge that time.
Kan, benda macam as simple as macam recently yang tak salah aku, there's a change in currency, pun jadi gaduh.
Aduh,
tak ada kena-mengena tu. It's not anyone's fault.
Yeah.
Government yang nak tukar. Tapi pasal tu pun boleh jadi gaduh.
The foreign exchange change. How we know?
Kan?
Gaduh. Bukankah korang dapat banyak business lagi?
So macam that's why macam sekarang aku tanya kau, is it because it's Singapore? what if Sofian ni was engaged
America,
by
let's say.
America, for example, untuk buat America punya tourism. Kau rasa akan dapat this same kind of backlash tak? Aku don't think
I don't
so.
think so. Yeah. 40% of me saying that because it's Singapore.
Bagus dapat pergi negeri Mak Saleh.
Europe no.
Aku pun rasa gitu.
Ya.
Aku rasa pasal Singapore bro.
Yeah, 40% of me agree on you.
Betul tak?
Because at the age of it whereby
Dia macam
tak boleh lah, tak nak.
dah benci tau Singapore. Benda-benda kecil pun dah macam sial lah Singaporean ni. Patut Muhammad ni pergi buat kat Singapore pula. Alamak, lu minta mak lu.
Yang komen-komen ni, what if you are the one yang dapat opportunity ni?
I love Singapore. Wow. Singaporeans are so nice
people.
Aku rasa gitu bro.
No, we are not saying that it's a bad thing. No, it's not. I mean, we are always fighting for stupid reasons, but it's a friendly fight lah.
Okay. Another thing yang aku tak faham, apa maksud kau macam he's not bringing Malaysia punya nama?
Yeah.
You know,
People want to know who he is.
yeah.
Right?
Sekarang orang yang tengok, okay, kita yang Singaporean yang mungkin tak kenal dia, tengok ni siapa Sani Muhammad ni, dan dapat tahu
Dia
Malaysia punya influencer. People gonna say that bro.
Yeah.
Macam cakap influencer Melayu. Tak. Influencer Malaysia, where he's from.
Yes.
Jadi that is something for you guys to be proud of.
Wow.
Kau faham tak?
Baik kau boleh jadi preacher.
Sekarang ni aku kasih korang weapon untuk attack. Kau cakap apa ni Singapore, takkan pakai orang kita, tak nak pakai orang Singapore. Bodoh. Cakap macam gitu. Bodoh, tak nak engage Al-Kisah.
Kalau cakap
Cuba
gitu,
komen. Komen dekat dorang tu. Stupid. Why never engage Al-Kisah? Contact kita.
Yeah.
Siapa buat? Aku block.
Yeah. It's simple as that.
Betul tak?
Yeah. Tapi
Okay,
betul.
dia sama tu. Dia sama macam apa tau. Kalau let's say Malaysia Tourism Board engage Mak Saleh.
Lepas tu
Nanti akan jadi cakap juga,
asal tak boleh engage Malaysia.
Afsal kasih job dekat ni, orang-orang kita berapa banyak yang boleh promote tempat sendiri. Tapi tak serabak kalau Malaysia engage Singapore content creator.
Kira ibaratkan kita pergi sana Al-Kisah.
Nanti kalau Mak Saleh tu yang bikin video macam gini, diorang share. Ni Mak Saleh pun suka negeri kita. Tapi kalau kita buat sama video dengan Mak Saleh tu,
Sama.
sama, exactly sama.
Tapi muka Melayu.
Sibuk je. Apa ni korang nak engage orang? Betul tak? Don't you think that's gonna happen?
It's gonna happen. Even though if it's just because it's Singapore. Aku rasa. And okay. Aku ada this
Papak gini korang tak nak claim. Korang kan suka. Ini influencer kita.
Yeah.
Banggalah sikit.
Yeah, rather than you guys comment,
Nasi lemak nak claim. Influencer sendiri tak nak claim. Apa ni?
no, and the best part is whenever I see Sofian punya TikTok, right? Tak ada pun macam promoting, like Malaysian ni tempat and everything, like he's not recognised by this tourism board.
No, kau kena faham tau, dia bukan content creator baru.
No, dia
yang will go to places around Malaysia to promote for free.
Correct.
Macam kita sekarang
pergi mana-mana
kita bayar.
Yes.
Dapat makanan kita review.
Itu pun orang kutuk.
Kita belum level. Orang panggil, guys, kita nak engage korang untuk ini.
Belum.
So sekarang at his level,
Yes.
and his following and his reach, why would he go to somewhere and promote the place without getting paid when he can just get one job here? Kau faham tak?
Which pays him more.
Yeah, that's the thing. When people are not in his shoes, ataupun macam kita, macam for example, people are not in content creator shoes, diorang tak tahu.
Yeah.
You know how the
Hard.
way this how you get paid as a content creator, macam mana kau dah dapatkan job, macam mana is it worth for you to go there and promote without being called?
Yeah.
You know, there could be an opportunity that company might call you one day. So kalau kau dah bikin, they won't call you again.
Exactly.
Yeah, so sekarang ni the question is, kenapa tak panggil dia in the first place? Then bila orang lain panggil, korang nak mengamuk. It doesn't make sense.
Betul.
Yeah.
Why not?
And yang korang patut mengamuk bukan dengan Sofian.
Dengan siapa?
Dengan orang-orang yang tak panggil dia, tak engage dia. Correct or not?
Yeah, dia have been a good Malaysian that he is supporting the content creation world of Malaysian. And now he get a job here,
then,
which is a good thing for him.
There was some comments yang aku baca lagi teruk. Dia bahasa cakap some Malaysians actually feel that Singaporean is stealing Malaysia's talent.
Which is good what actually.
Which part is it stealing?
Yeah,
They
we're
are
not stealing.
paying. Correct
Yeah,
or not?
they
Orang bayar apa?
Betul, they are paying.
I think macam semua orang dapat job kat Singapore, baik artis ke, baik apa ke, everyone being called here is being paid.
Yeah.
Which part of it is stealing?
Dia sama juga macam the YouTube channel. Invite people. Bayar, bukan tak bayar.
Betul.
We call them because they are funny. Yeah.
And ada sebab untuk dipanggil.
Yes. And Sofian have a talent to do digital marketing. That's why the Singapore Tourism Board recognize it. Diorang panggil. As easy as that.
Yalah.
Kalau kau dipanggil kat Amerika, kau kena kutuk, kau buat apa?
Kena kutuk dengan siapa?
Singaporean.
Pasal konten apa?
Pasal konten kau kat sana, kau tak buat kat sini.
Konten okey lah. Konten macam tourism. Gimana pun aku sendiri akan cakap. Ni sekarang Sofian tak ada cakap apa-apa tau.
Dia cakap dia baru bikin video.
Dia baru bikin. Dia cakap apa?
Dia cakap he explain what's going on. They engage him. Ni semua.
Tak. Masuk aku bikin video, korang tak nak engage aku. Habis aku dipanggil ke Amerika, kau bising. Direct ah. Kenapa nak politically correct?
Dia kan nak selamatkan nama. Kau tak bayar.
Selamatkan nama, don't pay the bills. Correct. Betul tak? Kalau if that were to happen, honestly, aku would just lay it out like that lah. Tak salah apa aku cakap. Correct or not?
Betul, actually betul lah. Kau tak salah lah.
Yeah, and it's not bombarding.
Yeah, it's facts.
Yeah, it's facts. Sekarang ni orang lain engage aku, aku ambil dia job. Kenapa aku tak promote Singapore? Pasal Singapore punya tourism tak nak ambil aku. Habis kau nak aku buat macam mana? Okay, sekarang Malaysia Tourism Board, very simple. Kau nampak kan video aku kat Amerika, for example Singapore. Kau nampak kan video aku kat Amerika, reach dia macam mana? Sekarang kau engage aku. Tak payah nak gaduh.
Bayar je.
Cuba sekarang ni kau dah nampak apa dia boleh buat and apa dia dah buat untuk Singapore punya tourism.
Yes.
Now use him for your tourism.
Yeah. Use him and pay him.
Kalau kau dapat job, kau transfer kita sikit, Sofia. Kita tolong dia.
Datang sini, duduk sini buat podcast. But Sofia is very humble guy.
Is it?
He's very nice guy, very down to earth guy. But kau orang kutuk dia gini, kesian dia budak tu.
No lah, I mean aku can understand macam how Malaysian people, like they are very protective
of their own people. Yes, correct.
Yeah. So macam kita Singaporean, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, don't give a fuck, bro.
Macam
kau dapat job sana.
Ini dapat job sana. Okay. And then what? Kau faham? Like we wouldn't go to
the extent
can't be bothered to. Yeah. You know that nobody would give a fuck.
Here's how it works in Singapore. Aku realise when you win something big, then they will call you.
Betul.
For example, the swimming. Siapa nama dia?
Joseph Schooling.
Yes. He's nothing.
Okay.
Until he win the Olympic. He come back with medal, but they train kat US. Oh, this is my people.
Betul.
Tiba.
Betul. Berapa banyak penyanyi kat Singapore, ramai orang tak kenal. Penyanyi bagus-bagus. Nak kena masuk Gegar Vaganza baru orang.
Yes.
Baru Singapore dapat banyak job.
Tiba-tiba. Because why? Big.
Correct.
Yeah.
Pelakon sama.
Contoh Dato' Aaron. Pergi sini tak ada apa-apa. Pergi sana, we Singaporean. Suddenly.
Semua nak claim. Sekarang semua kat Singapore nak claim. Tu kita punya. What hell man. No, macam kau faham tak? Aku don't understand. Macam aku couldn't find a reason why people must be angry yang dia dipanggil untuk buat tourism Singapore punya video.
Yeah, I cannot think of a reason.
Kan,
like maybe like what you said lah, macam dorang protect their own people.
Yalah, and itu kira kita fikir from content creator punya point of view.
Okay.
And sama juga macam kita cakap tadi, kalau kau nak fikir from a tourism board punya point of view, definitely it makes more sense untuk panggil a foreigner to do it.
Yeah.
Correct or not?
Aku kalau ada negeri sendiri pun aku panggil foreigner.
Okay, here's the thing. Tourism board, engkau nak panggil orang datang negeri kau.
Yeah.
Kalau kau promote pakai orang kau, mana pulling factor untuk negeri tu? Kan? Okay, for example sekarang aku Singapore Tourism Board, aku nak panggil Malaysian datang Singapore. Aku panggil pakai orang Malaysia.
Ya, betul.
Aku nak Amerika punya orang datang.
Aku panggil Amerika.
Aku panggil orang Amerika.
Panggil Usher.
Sekarang kalau for example aku kat Singapore. Okay? Kita letak
Siapa?
satu nama lah.
Gemit Singh.
Gemit Singh. Gemit Singh famous sangat.
Famous sangat. Puan tukang.
Okay lah, for example lah Gemit Singh.
Okay.
Kita panggil. Dia Malaysia kenal, Singapore kenal,
Sometimes Batam say Batam.
Batam pun kenal. Tapi mungkin orang US tak kenal dia. Orang US tak nampak video tu.
Yes.
Macam mana nak panggil orang US datang?
Yes, kita kena panggil Usher.
Diamlah sial. Balik-balik Usher.
Jadi orang-orang US datang.
Betul.
Dia
tak payah buat banyak tu.
Tak, dia dah.
Dia moonwalk. Belakang Esplanade.
Esplanade dah.
MBS. Dia gitu aja. Belakang tukar-tukar. Tapi dia gitu je. Green screen pun jalan.
Dia buat dekat Amerika.
Itu pun meletup.
Cuba kalau muka kita. Keluar apa?
Macam
Tu pasal Singapore Tourism tak panggil kisah. Kejap kena kopi. Rumi.
Okay, aku tanya kau honestly yang pasal sialah Asya. It's sakit perut. Sorry guys, podcast ni banyak ketawa. It's not even supposed to be.
It's not supposed to be funny.
Sialah.
Okay, kau nak tanya apa tadi?
Apakah aku lupa? Okay. But kau rasa orang-orang yang komen macam gini, yang macam kau patut buat untuk Malaysia je apa gini semua. Do you feel like it's like across the age groups of people ataupun usually it's like the older generation?
I think the older generation.
Pasal aku pun rasa sama. Aku rasa macam the older generation punya people ada one yang macam very more loyal,
more intense.
Kena country loyal ni.
Kau faham tak? Macam
yang the younger generation
tak apalah aku lah. And the younger generation are all acting more hype now, right? You know, getting jobs here and there. So I think it's fine for younger. I think these comments all from the older people.
Ataupun the content creator lain
jealous.
Buat fake account. Betul lah apa?
Asyik buat.
So yalah. I mean daripada korang-korang ni semua nak komen-komen macam gini, why not you ask yourself, apa yang korang sendiri have done untuk make your country proud?
Wow.
Macam daripada kau nak salty sangat yang ni dapat ni. Sama juga macam kita juga. Macam sialah kita bikin macam-macam, kita bikin video lagi baik apa gini semua, tapi we're not getting the reach. Dia ni yang buat video meripik, boleh fly. Like rather than be salty, think and commenting macam meripik-meripik macam itu, lagi baik kau duduk, kau fikir macam, okay, apa aku dah bikin
untuk Malaysia?
Apasal kita bikin gini tak meletup macam dia ni bikin yang simple gini. You know, you need to think of this kind of things rather than try to improve yourself daripada kau nak hate on rezeki orang lain.
Yeah, correct. And also for me is macam nak cakap we are not trying to kutuk tau. Tak, we are trying to say that support your own people. We're trying to say that only. You know, for if a Singaporean is proud for a young man from Malaysia that do our video for us, why not you guys?
Yeah, and then there were some people yang aku heard that was saying macam, oh, Sophiang himself should have done something better. Kau faham tak? Macam yes, kau dah tahu kau promote untuk Singapore, then do something for Malaysia sikit, you know, ataupun gini. But then aku feel macam itu bukan responsibility dia.
Yeah.
Kau faham tak? And why put it on him? Korang ada berapa banyak influencer kat ni?
Yeah. Boleh panggil orang ber?
Like use them instead lah. Correct or not? Takkan kau nak expect on Sophiang seorang?
Yeah. And Sophian is just one person.
Yeah.
Korang billion people.
Correct. He's just one person. Sekarang ni kalau kau nak compare macam, yes, mungkin dia punya satu view boleh jejak letak 1 million. Tapi korang ada berapa banyak influencers yang boleh hit let's say lah 500,000 each.
Oh yeah.
Kau pakai 2 orang dah hit juga 1 million. Correct.
Yeah. Sama lah kepada orang-orang kat Singapore ni. Engage lah yang kecil-kecil juga.
Macam kita.
Dapat juga korang.
Asya nak panggil. Okay lah guys, kita dah sampai ke penghujung podcast kita untuk kali ni. Kita harap korang enjoy and at the same time dapat lah ambil sedikit sebanyak.
Betul.
Ataupun kawan-kawan kita yang listener kita yang dekat Malaysia ni, kalau kau ada member ke, sepupu ke yang part of the problem yang komen-komen macam gini, hantar podcast ni kat diorang. Yang penting jangan lupa sebelum kita pergi, baik korang kat Singapore ke Malaysia ke, always remember to keep yourself secured dengan kawan-kawan kita daripada Tourist VPN yang suka pakai public wifi, yang suka buat banyak online shopping, yang suka tengok website dark web. Bukan dark web, apa ni? Apa yang diorang panggil? Dark side. Jangan lupa on Tourist VPN dulu.
Alright, with Tourist VPN, your connection is encrypted, your location stays hidden, and the best part is 100% free to use, guys.
Yes, and kalau korang-korang nak try sekarang ni, belum download sekarang, enjoy dia punya premium access sampai December end. Dan kita akan jumpa korang di episod seterus Alkisah Podcast.
AKP di studio, jom dengar Alkisah, nak buka cerita. Tak kisah Alkisah Production. 3 budak dope dalam stu, semua stick macam glue, semua sick macam flu, yeah. Dulu tak kenal, now you know. Guess who? Pass the mic, pedas panas padu, yeah. AKP di studio, jom dengar Alkisah, nak buka cerita. Tak kisah Alkisah Production.